Hello guys, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. So today is episode number 3 of Sustainability 101 and I'm very excited for today's episode. So today we're going to be talking a little bit about how you can be more sustainable and eco-friendly in your own home. And this is the first step that I personally made. I know it's a lot harder to try and go out and be eco-friendly and sustainable while you're doing errands and traveling and stuff like that. So in your home is a really great place to start if you want to become more sustainable, and I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how you can be more sustainable at home in this video. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. Let's just get right into tip number 1. So my very first tip is kind of like a mixture of when you're going out and when you're at home, but buy more sustainable products. So products that you're going to use at home more, such as, you know, self-care items like face masks and stuff like that. I highly recommend buying from like Lush or The Body Shop because they are both cruelty-free and they use excellent like packaging. So basically with Lush you can buy 5 of their like black cartons, and if you bring them back empty, they'll give you a free face mask and they'll recycle that properly for you. So I think that that's a really great program that they have, a good recycling program. And also The Body Shop, a lot of their products are in glass jars, so I get a lot of face masks there because one, they look really nice in the glass jars and you can reuse them, and also glass just recycles a lot better than plastic and things like that. So those are some brands that I would highly recommend for you for like more hygienic items. Another super cool eco-friendly item that I've recently discovered, and this might sound kind of gross to you guys, so like if you don't want to use it, that's totally fine, but I think that it's an awesome idea, is reusable Q-tips. So Isaac and I just recently got reusable ones. It comes in a little pack of 2 and one of them is like grooved. I'm gonna put a little clip here, and then the other one is smooth. So basically you just use it once, wash it obviously, and then you put it away. And I think that this is a really great idea as opposed to the typical non-compostable Q-tips. I know sometimes it can be harder to find Q-tips that are compostable, and on top of that, like, we even had ones that were compostable, but we just constantly threw them into the garbage in the bathroom instead because it's just so hard to remember something so little being compostable. I mean, you can definitely just go for a compostable Q-tip or a reusable Q-tip, which I think is a really awesome idea. And I will link everything that I'm talking about down below for you guys if you want to check it out. And the next tip that I have for you guys is to not throw away big cardboard boxes or even little cardboard boxes, and also like packaging paper, because this stuff can be reused and repurposed so easily. If you think about it, especially at like our age, I'm sure a lot of the people watching this are around, you know, like teenager or like maybe teenager to 30 years old, I don't really know, but everyone's moving constantly. I feel like no one's owning houses right now, and if you're just moving every few years, keeping those boxes is going to be so helpful for you, so you don't have to find new ones when you do move. So for example, I got like a juicer, a coffee maker, stuff like that, like big appliances for Christmas, and I just kept the boxes because one, you can put those items back in their box when you move, or you can use that box for something else while you move. So I think that's a really great idea. And then also for packaging paper, I really love the look of using like newspaper, brown paper, stuff like that for packaging and wrapping gifts. I think that it's a really nice touch, and you're also just repurposing paper instead of throwing it away right away. Those are really great ideas to do. I know that it's kind of hoarding those items in your house, but if you have like a storage room to put it in like we do, I think that it's a really excellent choice. And the next tip that I have for you guys is to reduce your shower time. I know us girls love to get in the shower, really sing it out. You know, enjoy our time in there, enjoy the water hitting our body.
I understand.
But for me, I think I leave my showers to be max like 10 minutes, and honestly, usually it's less than that. So I really highly recommend, you know, reducing your time by a couple minutes every single time you've been showering, just to slowly get your shower time down, to reduce the amount of water you're consuming, because it doesn't only save water, but it also saves so much energy. So if you're paying for utilities, just think about that. It's beneficial to you if you just lower the amount of time in the shower. And something that a lot of you guys might not know, your shower head may be considered non-conserving. So non-conserving shower heads can actually pour or spray 5 gallons of water per minute. Just really think about that, because that's a lot of water just to wash your body, when in reality, like I said, you could just shorten your showers to like 5-10 minutes-ish. So yeah, definitely consider doing that. So the next tip that I have for you guys is a little controversial. Like, I'm just gonna say it now. A lot of you guys might not agree with this, but I think that it's really important to eat less meat, specifically red meat, but I mean all of them matter. I think a lot of us already know that the meat industry is a huge contributor to air pollution of fossil fuels, including animal methane. It also causes a lot of agricultural waste, and it uses a lot of land consumption, so it's really knocking down a lot of trees and stuff to build all of these meat industry plants, as well as just like other agricultural businesses to do that, but like specifically meat is definitely the worst. So I highly recommend that you maybe go once or twice a week not eating any meat, or at least red meat. That's just a tip of mine. It would definitely help the environment if we all lowered our consumption of it for the reasons that I just stated. My next tip on the docket is to not buy napkins or paper towel.
Please don't do this ever.
It is so wasteful, you can't reuse it ever, so I highly recommend either purchasing or using old cloths, because you can easily use these once, twice, 3 times and then throw them in the laundry with your clothing and wash them and just keep reusing them. Definitely a way better option than wasting your money and also hurting the environment by using single-use paper towels and napkins. Yes, definitely use old cloths or buy specific cloths for this reason. And speaking of laundry, try to reduce the amount of times that you are doing your laundry. So for me, I used to do my laundry once a week, which is definitely not necessary. I now do it until my underwear runs out, so it usually takes around 2 weeks for me. So I do my laundry twice a month, and it works out really well for me. So during that time, like I said, just put your reusable napkins and stuff like that in there with your clothing. But this again is going to reduce the amount of water that you're using, and it will also help with energy saving. So just do that. And also on top of that, if you can, try and hang dry your stuff. I know a lot of us might have backyards, so maybe get like a little drawstring, hang up everything. That's a really good option too to help save energy. And I think that one day I will end up doing this. I do like take all of my athletic wear out and only put in like jeans, sweaters, stuff like that in the dryer, but again, that's still drying stuff, so my end goal is to definitely try and air dry everything eventually. But yeah, that's also a really great idea if you have that opportunity. So this next tip is a really cool one, innovative, and something that I feel like a lot of us could do right now while we're in quarantine. I think that we'll still be in quarantine by the time this goes up, to be honest. So definitely just make your own cleaning products, because I have so many leftover empty like Windex spray bottles and stuff like that, and so instead of throwing them away or recycling them, you can easily just make your own reusable cleaning supplies. So all you really need is like lemon juice, baking soda, and some essential oils of your favorite. Mine are eucalyptus, patchouli, lavender, and orange. I really love these ones for me. But yeah, so you could definitely just make your own, and it works just as well. So instead of buying like a $5 bottle of Windex, you can just make your own, and it's fun and it lasts a really long time. Just lots of benefits, honestly, and you're also not going out, like I said, and buying more plastic products to bring into your home, so that is really great as well. And the last tip that I have for you guys today is to try and set up your own home garden. I think that this is an awesome idea. The last 2 summers I've been doing this. I have a little patch in my little like patio area that I do gardening. I'm gonna put a little clip in for you guys, but I think that this is a great idea. Some easy things to plant are cucumber, peppers, onions are good, stuff like that. Definitely recommend. So instead of going to buy all your fresh produce at the grocery store, at least in the summers, you can reduce your carbon footprint by doing this. And on top of that, you're helping the environment, you're replenishing the soil, and you're cleaning the air around you. So I think that's a really fun idea too, just a little mini project if you wanted to do it. Yeah, those are all my tips for trying to be more sustainable and eco-friendly at home. I hope you guys got something out of these tips. I hope you try some of them out. It's definitely a lot to try all at once, so maybe do 1 or 2 at a time, see how you like it. I really hope you guys try out these tips, and I hope you guys try and shift into a more eco-friendly, sustainable lifestyle like I'm trying to do. And I think the next video is going to be a little Q&A, so definitely leave any questions you have for me down below. It can be personal, but mainly try and make it more about the environment and being more sustainable. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, and I'll answer any questions you guys have, no matter how specific or broad. Please leave those questions down below, and I'm also going to be making a little poll on my Instagram over here, so you should definitely go follow, check it out. And you can even ask questions over there. I'm on there all the time. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in my next one.
Bye.
Now I wanna burn all the bridges.